What's good? It's the Boston Clinic, your boy CJ Goodfellow. I want to spend my piece on what Jeff Horn, trainer, is saying now, and saying that when they stop Crawford, experts are gonna have to give Horn credit, and Team Horn feel like they didn't get credit for beating Pacquiao, and blame Teddy Atlas bias, calling that fight on swaying the public's perception. I think he did, and that's why Teddy ain't on TV no more. He's sitting at the studio and at the crib. But, it's just this situation, man. I'm going to speak on that point. But the overall situation. Could Horn stop Crawford? Absolutely. It can happen. Stranger things that happen in the sport of boxing. This is a sport that you can hit a home run, a game-winning home run at any point in the fight. And Horn definitely has, he's one of the most physically strong welterweights. You could tell by the base he has some big legs, and that's where you generate power from the floor up to the core on up. He's awkward. He uses angles. But do I expect him to knock out Terence Crawford? Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. But could it happen? Absolutely. It's the hurt business. But this sounds like to me that, one of those situations where ain't no way to go but up. They told me, yeah, we could have dropped the belt. No, they couldn't. Bob Arum basically had them hog-tied. And if they wouldn't have took on this fight, I believe Bob Arum would have took legal action on Team Horn. It would have been something about he had options on them. Oh, they didn't have to fight the Pacquiao rematch, so they still owe me one option. And he probably would have tried to tie up Jeff Horn's career or try to recoup some money from Jeff Horn. And they was like, you know what? We can't duck this fight. Even if we drop the belt, Bob Arum isn't gonna have it. He's gonna come for us legally. And I think it was the point where Bob Arum, we talked about when he said he went after the fight with Gary Cochran and spoke with Jeff Horn's people. They had already agreed to terms. So basically it wasn't no reneging on that. And I think Bob Arum and Top Rank had Jeff Horn by the balls, and he had no way but to fight Crawford. So now, like a hurt snake, they got to fight their way out this situation. And now they talking greasy now. At first they was talking greasy about Crawford and about Errol Spence and everybody else. And now they don't have no way but to fight their way out this corner. And that's why they talking loud, and they might as well go out talking and trying to pump themselves up and trying to get some type of fan base behind them, because most people view this as a technical mismatch. And it's supposed to be going down April 21st in Las Vegas. Really thinking about going to that fight, and going to Vegas that weekend. So it's definitely a fight that I'm interested in. It's not every day you have an opportunity to see a pound for pound potential future Hall of Famer Terence Crawford. But like I said, this is a situation where they couldn't do nothing else but fight Terence Crawford. Yeah, Anthony Mundine, they say, oh, he could lose to this timey guy, or he could not come up with the $2 million. A guy, could come up with the $2 million or not. They had financials laid out. You will have bidders and sponsors and investors laid out, because it's a big fight, a big Australian fight, Australia versus Australia. So the money was there. They wanted to fight Anthony Mundine, but Bob Arum had them by the balls, and that's facts. If they could, they would drop that belt and face Anthony Mundine, but Bob Arum wouldn't let them. It's something they signed that he got it legal bonding that they had to fight Terence Crawford next and not give up their belt or nothing like that. I'm trying to tell you. It wasn't a matter of money or nothing like that. It was a matter of they don't want to fight Bud, but Bob Arum, legally had them sign the binding paper and bamboozle them and fool them, whatever you want to use. And now he got to fight and face the Piper after talking all that crap. But we gone.